Girls, boys, and everybody in between, it's me, just May, and welcome back to yet another episode of May I Just Say? Yes, it's me, just May, your first eliminated queen from RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 4, and we are back with yet another instalment of May I Just Say, where we're going to be going over all things Squirrel Games. That's right, we're going to be recapping episode 8 of season 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK, and I am joined by a magical guest. She's the star of season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race. She will walk out of any room on her own accord. It's the one and only Ginny Lemon!
Hi, hiya, Babs. Fancy us, Lois.
Oh, we always fancy a slush, Ginny. How are you, babe?
I'm fabulous. Yeah, I've just been watching the telly. I've been watching this episode of Drag Race this week. So I've just caught up on that. And then I've had to go to the post office before, and then I had to go to the bank. And they said to me at the bank, I said, they can't do what it was I was asking for. They said to me, just do it on your phone. So I walked into town for no bloody reason, really. I could have just screenshotted it on my phone. So that's my day. How are you?
And she went in this whole look as well.
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't realise we were doing something, because if we were doing something, I would have put something on, you see. But as you can see today, I am, of course, without makeup. Or anything. So if you could just excuse that, that'd be lovely.
What we're going to do is we're going to put a filter on at the end.
Yeah, could I have that one? The one that you're wearing?
Yeah, it's called Desperation.
Yeah, I like scary ones.
Yeah, unforgettable.
What was it? Not most beloved. Not most beloved.
Not the least beloved queen of RuPaul's Drag Race UK franchise history.
Join the club, baby. Join the club.
I mean, look, if I'm not going to get Miss Congeniality, at least I've got that title.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think it's an honour to go home first, baby. I think it's a line of amazing, because here I think it's like a really good thing, because you like the first in the UK ones. It makes it even funnier, doesn't it?
And because also we don't really care. I mean, I say that I'm speaking for 3 other people there, but I don't really care.
No, because it's all a big laugh, isn't it? I mean, I was good because I didn't get to watch more of you make an absolute tit of yourself. So then I could have just laughed at you more. So that's a bit of a shame.
So we'll start off with last week's elimination. Dakota left the workroom. She left a somber mood in that room. The girls were really sad to see her go. Were you sad to see Dakota go?
Oh, do you know what? I really liked Dakota. I thought she was absolutely stunning. Like, I thought as in always, because they lip synced a lot, didn't they? They lip synced a lot during their time there, and I think it's always good. Yeah, but it's good for them to showcase their talent, because obviously they could turn a look, and she could walk down that runway and just be, look absolutely gorgeous. But they really kind of personality came out, and I just liked their stupid chuckle as well, because it was kind of like a. That sort of like I kind of missed that. Who was it who stayed? I can't remember.
Instead of her last week.
Oh, it was Pixie, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, of course. Yes, that was quite a shocking episode, I thought. Poor Wendy. Poor Wendy. Poor Wendy. You know Wendy, didn't you? You know what she's like. I thought, oh, poor love. She had her chance, and oh, poor love.
I mean, I thought she actually looked quite nice. She looked lovely. The girls were very sad about Dakota leaving. They all had some feelings. They kind of thought that maybe Jonbers should have been in the bottom.
Well, I think Jonbers should be in the bottom every week, because I personally know Jonbers, as do you. And as you know exactly what they're like, I want to see them lip sync every week. If it was a Bush Tucker trial, I'd get them eating the donkey nuts every week, because I love Jonbers. So I don't give any shit. Jonbers could win it for me. I just think she's absolutely amazing. She's given me the most basic, moderate drag. She's delusional, and she thinks she's great, and it's just classic Jonbers, and I love her so much. I love it. Do you know what I mean? You know what she's like, and I love her. And I think she's been very tame on this season. So the fact that she hasn't ripped anyone's head off yet,
she is on her best behaviour, and every week I'm like, wow, this is very unlike you. You would have, yeah.
Yeah, well, she told me, she said, well, yeah, she behaved. And I was like, you behaved? I was like, oh my God, well, I'm interested to see. So,
Why
um,
behave when you can have more fun with misbehaving?
well, that's, that's what I always say, baby.
This
Oh,
week, the girls went straight into their acting challenge and they had to recreate the reality TV show extraordinaire that was the Squirrel Games. Each of them had to pick a character that kind of gave a vague idea of a past reality TV star. We had many of your old haunts that you've been on. Did you do Britain's Got Talent?
no, it was X Factor. I didn't. I don't think I did. They asked me to do it at one point, but I just couldn't be asked.
Well, if you would have, you could have been immortalised in this show.
Oh my God, that would be so good. Yeah, I'd love to be on a celeb Big Brother. That would be good, wouldn't it? Not a regular one, a celeb.
Well, I mean, you've already done the coach trip, so you're very good at hanging out with celebs.
Celebrity coach trip.
What's next? Celebrity, come dine with me.
Oh yeah, that would be good. I want to do my famous fish finger and egg sandwiches.
Yeah. Celebrity four in the bed.
Wow, it is around this house, honestly. You know what I'm like. You know,
Okay, there's already 6 in there waiting for you.
there's a queue out there. Oh yeah.
The cast of season 5.
Yeah, all stars, all stars.
Now, we had all of our regular haunts. We had Britain's Got mediocre abilities, Big Mothers, Divina Dickle. We had the Love Island influenza. We had the who else was there? We had Bear Grylls or Grills or whatever he is.
Yeah.
And of course, Kimmy Woodburn.
Yeah.
Which of these characters would you want him to be?
Oh, that's a difficult. That's a good question. I would never think twice about.
Why I do this?
Yeah, you're really good. You should do a podcast or something. I think. Oh, it's hard to say because I've seen it now and I've seen them how they did their jobs quite well. So I mean, if I had to pick one, it shouldn't be that hard, really. Maybe I've got lipstick all on me. Fingers. I'd probably pick the Danny role, the Danny Beard role, the one that they had, because it was just a bit more about them, wasn't it? So obviously you'd pick that role, wouldn't you? You'd want the kind
absolutely. That would have been the one that I'd have gone for because, one, she had the least lines but the most impact. And 2, she got the iconic.
But am I just saying that now because Danny did such a good job? Like she was, it was she warmed up straight away and then she was in it straight away. It was great.
In it, she was there. No warm up needed. She was hard and ready to go.
Oh yeah, and I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed watching Cheddar play that sort of.
I was literally about to come on to that.
Yeah, like that sort of character because obviously we know Cheddar. And playing that sort of character, because the thing I love the most about Cheddar watching this whole thing is the way she's such a humble icon, just like myself. She's a humble icon. When Rue at the first episode, I'd like to respect the older queens. She's like, oh, thank you. Like she's getting an OBE. Like, thank you so much. So it's nice to see her now in that, because we all know Cheddar's amazing. Like she's amazing, and I love her. But now she's kind of having fun with it. So she was really having fun playing with a character that isn't her within usually the sort of characters that she would do. So it was really fun to see her kind of do drag for the first time,
I mean, I think she's tried it now. I think she'll go back to what she was doing before. Yeah.
Go. Yeah.
Yeah. But what did you think of the dog? Fugly, Pugly, Dugly, Chugly?
Do you know what? That is more like Jonbers in real life, I think.
Always talking to an imaginary object.
Yeah, but just more of like the growling yappy dog, in the corner, just being like, "My Wayne, please." So it was great to see, she's gonna hate me for this. Yeah, so I thought the dog was great. I thought Jonbers did a great job, but I tell you, I cannot keep my eyes off Jonbers. Like as much as everyone else is doing amazing, and it's hard to pick a favorite when they're all your pals. But she's just very amusing.
Yeah. I mean, you are the first person that I've had on this that hasn't been on the season. So, as a non-season queen, how have you felt? Have you?
Well, I'll be very honest. I didn't watch season 3, because I didn't know that many
Who
people
did?
on it. You know, so I haven't really watched. Although you know, I love Victoria, I love Veronica. You know, and all the girls that I've met from there, they've all been lovely. But you know, I just didn't really want to watch it. But this one, when I heard who was kind of going to be on, it was like a checklist of a lot of me mates and a lot of me drag pals and a lot of my sort of drag colleagues that I have kind of done drag with for the past couple of years, you know. So I mean, when I saw that you were announced, you and Jonbers, the amount of hours I've spent in the dressing rooms with you know, in all sorts of states, school. You know what I mean? So I was so happy that I was so excited to watch it, and it really brought my enthusiasm back for the whole, you know, yeah, book me again. I'm back on board now. I love it. I love you, Drag Race. Love you, RuPaul. You know, but I really was so pleased for everyone that it kind of I'm just really happy to watch everyone. So to see everyone shine in different lights and do different things, it's been really, each week I'm like, oh my God, it makes me love them more because I know what they're like in real life, you know? So, and you also, I've been through the experience, you know what it's like. You're getting up at what, 4 o'clock in the morning after no sleep of hating yourself. And then you've got to go and do drag. And oh, so tell us about your childhood trauma. Oh, okay then. All right, a quick drag now, is it? Oh, okay, lovely. So you know what it's like. So I feel for you. So when everyone's crying, you know, I say I laugh, but because I'm laughing because you're exhausted, you're knackered, and
Yeah.
they're asking you questions and you're crying and you're cracking.
So we saw them doing the acting challenge, but then we got onto the runway where we saw the full experience in all of its glory. I'm never a massive fan of the acting challenges. I'm sorry about it, Drag Race UK, but I think this one was actually, it had a few laughs, you know, it went where it had to go, and overall, you know, a solid 7.5 out of 10. What were your feelings?
7.5 out of 10, babes. It was solid. Nothing particularly, you know, in the overall of the Drag Race history. I wouldn't say it was the best. I wouldn't say it was the worst. I said they all did a really, well, not all of them, but you know, they all did a relatively good job. But it's all in the edit as well. You know what I
It is
mean?
all
Like,
in the edit.
and then they could just edit them to look really bad and put the crickets in and the rockococks. So I'm hastened to kind of like, I think they did a good job. I think there was a few chuckles. I thought Danny in particular had me chuckling because like I could just feel them warm up into the character. You know, it was like nerves, and then they were like doing the wig flip. You know, just classic drag shit, and that's what I'm here to see. Really, just do drag. You
Be a
know,
tit. Be a tit in
yeah,
a wig.
that's what an acting challenge is for. So it was good to see people be, you know, lovely juicy tits.
Yeah. So we've mentioned the crying. It is that point of the competition where everyone is exhausted, and you know we bring out our family pictures and a little bit of that trauma. You know, sprinkle it on for good measure. There was a lot of talk of their families all being so accepting and how much they loved and got on with their families, and then we have Black Pepper talking about her chosen family, and we saw a couple of faces that maybe you might have known. We had Waishi in the background.
Yishi Blanca, the legend, book to bless, there she blows. Yeah.
How did it feel to have a little nod to your Brummy chums up there?
Listen now, any drag race producers out there, if you don't cast Why She Black straight away, I do not know what is wrong with this country, with this world. I mean, it's just gone to mad. But like having Black Pepper in the competition, having a Birmingham girl in the competition is so amazing because I always felt a bit sad that, you know, I went and represented myself, represent the West Midlands, but I think I really feel that, and I didn't really feel that sort of that punch to do the community good. And I think that Pepper has done what I couldn't do and kind of did drag for the Birmingham community as well and did it like, and is doing it amazingly. Like, it's just doing it amazingly. So it's so good to see her there because I remember my first show I saw after lockdown. I went to the Fox, and we was like we were all sat there, and there's just like gravel and a little stage, and Pepper's up there. You know, we're all doing a turn, and then or you know it's a night, whatever. And then she does her numbers, jumps off, does the massive splits, and then there's just gravel dust coming up from like the thing, and it's just like I'm home. This is my first gig, you know. Pepper's doing her thing. I've got all my girls with me. I've got Waishi in the corner annoying me with her breath. You know, this is home for me. So it's amazing to see Black Pepper on there.
We'll move on to the runway. We had our girls pulling out their big ruffly ruff looks, rough and ready.
Slay.
How did you feel? Were these girls slaying the runway? Were they putting boots in?
Oh, mama, yes, God. House boots down, hunter, yes, slay. Oh, Um,
And you've got to get Ginny Lemon to do that.
I am tooting and booting tonight, mama. Yes, work. Leggings.
Well, let's start at the beginning. Let's start with Danny Beard's runway. Danny had a nice kind of off to the races look.
Blue
What
waffle.
did you think of it? Blue waffle.
I really liked it. It was a softer paint for Danny. And not
Showed off
showing
her beard though. She still wanted to, stick to her guns.
You've got, if you got a gimmick, you got to stick with it, baby. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, but I really liked it. I thought it was just, nice, and I liked it because it didn't have that sort of because of the ruffles. Danny's silhouette is often really exaggerated, isn't it? It's like the massive ass and the massive tits. So it was nice. It was the ruffle. It was a different silhouette. It was lovely. I thought it was very lovely.
Let's move on to your brummy sis, Black Pepper. What did you think of her clowning around in denim look?
I liked the denim aspect of it.
Yeah, same. Loved it. I thought it was great. The gloves, beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't like the. Also, I feel like those boots are definitely somebody's from Birmingham. Like, I feel like I've seen several girls wear those boots. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us, we just pick and share or we give stuff away or whatever. So it's like, oh, who had those boots on their Depop? So, but, it's all about the headpiece, isn't it, with our peps? So
She does love a big head.
And she loves a big head, baby.
See, we had Pixie in her Elizabethan ruffles. I thought she looked stunning. We have seen Queen Elizabeth already this season, but a different take, and
It was honestly the hair. I think the hair and the makeup was it for me this week. I thought it was brilliant. The copper out, like the little ruffles at the front, didn't really like the ruffles at the front. It looked a bit more like, those mushrooms that grow on a tree. I can't
according to RuPaul, the best look that she's seen on RuPaul's Drag Race UK with Jonbers. I thought Jonbers looked absolutely gorgeous. She's never looked better on this runway.
Well, RuPaul once did an interview that said, if you can fake sincerity, you've made it. So, no, I thought it was a beautiful look. I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous. I really enjoyed the look. I really enjoyed, my favorite part was the tone of the tights that was obviously like 4 or 5 shades darker than the skin tone. That was my favorite bit. But I loved all of it. I thought she looked absolutely, the absolute best thing, the best thing that RuPaul has seen on that. I mean, the best thing I've seen on that bloody runway was Danny's Audrey 2 outfit. That was the best outfit ever, right, on the UK one. That wins it. That wins it.
I mean, there was a really good one in week 1 where someone came out and they just painted themselves bronze and they looked a bit pregnant.
That was really good.
That was quite nice, wasn't it? And then we had Cheddar's pansy outfit. I actually really loved this because the guy who did the pansy project, I heard about that years ago and I thought it was so amazing. And it's like that reclamation of being called a pansy, and Cheddar just once again schooled the children and looked great doing it.
It was do you know what? It was I saw the pansy and I thought, hang on, this is going to be pansy project all over it. And then she was like, so today I'm wearing, the Queen is wearing this. Oh, but it hasn't got a message, it has got a message. And I thought, yes, good. I want to hear that message and I want to hear it from Cheddar. She's doing what she does best, is looking like taking that look to the next level, thinking about it. She didn't come out in just like a great big pansy or like a stupid, like, a bronze gold bust. She really thought about the sort of element of the fashion, the look, putting everything together. And we're seeing some of Cheddar's best work, and I think it's about time, but I also think it's the right time and it's a good time, her time.
We had being Cheddar gorgeous. Her influenza and her pansy stole her fourth badge, her coveted repeater badge. You have a repeater badge, don't you?
Do I fuck?
It meant that Danny was safe and so was Pixie. And that left Pepper and Jonbers in the bottom to lip sync. Actually, I really loved this song when we were given the list. It was Booty Loves, Some Kind of Rush. So our lip syncers were Jonbers and Pepper. They went off to their Booty Love. What did you think of this lip sync?
I thought it was a really, really, really good lip sync. I thought the energy was there. I'm seeing two of my favourite girls doing what they both kind of do best, which is perform, really, isn't it? Put it all together and then perform. You know, do a lip sync and powerhouse it out. This is what I'm watching Drag Race for. You know what I mean? I'm supporting them. I'm loving them. I don't want either of them to go. And I thought it was amazing. And what I've started noticing more and more is that everyone in the background dancing and moving, you know, because at first, when the first couple of years, we're all a bit like, you know, and I always had a boogie and a dance, but now everyone's like, way going for it. So I love that the energy was there. You know, I thought it was definitely one for the history books of the UK ones for sure.
For sure. I really loved it. I was sad that Jonbers didn't do a cartwheel that she is known for. We saw it when she did it the first time round.
I was waiting for the cartwheel, nothing. There was like a little kick or something.
But
One
now instead we have this.
Yeah.
Jonbers is into fisting. That's what we've got to say.
Dress ever.
So RuPaul did a little sneaky thing. She told Black Pepper that she was shantaeing. Very hard to say with a lisp. And she left it for Jonbers to think that she was about to leave. But at the last minute, she let Jonbers stay too. It was the double save of the season. Thoughts, feelings, aspirations.
Praise the Lord. I mean, I didn't want to see either of them go. I think the lip sync itself was amazing, and I just loved it. Like, just loved it. Anything that takes Jonbers on an emotional roller coaster for my entertainment is amazing. So I was pro this episode. I thought it was brilliant, and I thought it was great lip sync. So I'm happy they both stayed.
And also, we got Jonbers calling RuPaul a bitch,
which we all want to say. So I'm jealous now.
Look,
you know?
I told her to get fucked. So
yeah, you did. Oh my god.
We get to this point, and I have to ask Ginny, what was your just slay moment, your favourite part of this episode?
My favourite part of the episode was Jonbers crying about how good RuPaul thought her dress was.
A great moment. I think that my just slay moment may have been seeing everyone's hot boyfriends and brothers.
Oh my god, Jonbers' brother. Oh my god, Jonbers' brother. Jonbers' brother. I'm like, can I come round to your house for a little roast dinner now? When can I come round?
I mean, Jonbers' brother has more of a following now than I do. What was your get fucked moment, Ginny Lemon?
Oh, my least favourite moment was when RuPaul said to Pixie Polite, I've been following your career for years. I was like, why lie to her like that, Ru? Why lie to the girl's face? That's just cruel.
My get fucked moment was
when Jonbers stayed?
It was Jonbers staying. It was not seeing the emotional turmoil of Jonbers Blonde walk away on that stage. Ginny Lemon, we've got to the end. Is there anything that you want to plug?
My ass.
Perfect. Where can we find you, Ginny?
At home. Don't come looking for me. I'm all right. I'm going on tour with Sister in the new year, so February next year. So come and see us on the Keep Me Hanging On tour. Don't forget to stream my brand new album, Tonic, that was released only a couple of months ago. It's absolutely wonderful. I recommend the song Bump Off a Key. It's amazing.
But Ginny Lemon, there's only one more thing left to say, and that is, babes, get fucked.